Here's how you know a relationship is a good relationship for you. It makes you feel better about yourself, not worse. It makes you feel more loved. So if you are not getting those things, it's a relationship you can't be in.
Here is today's case.
So you're saying he's taking weekend trips without you?
Yes, weekend trips, going back home to Florida.
I have a business connection in Florida.
Ask what his connection is.
What do you think it is?
He's recently linked up with one of his exes, okay?
I think this woman's delusional, if you ask me, Your Honor.
I went and financed a ring, and then I set it up for automatic debit out of his account.
Okay, well, you can't do that. That's stealing. He didn't give you this ring, you took it. So you're wearing a ring for a proposal that you turned down? You're not engaged.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, as you know, for the first time on Divorce Court, we have a virtual audience, and it's filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Marcy from Nebraska.
Hi, Marcy. Welcome to Divorce Court. We're happy to have you here with us.
Your Honor, today's case is Williams versus Patterson.
Thank you. Teresa Williams.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hi. You have brought Mr. Garrett Patterson to court today. You are suing for $8,823. You say he owes you on a motorcycle.
What?
The two of you financed together. And you are countersuing, sir, for $2,500 for a ring.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll start with you, Miss Williams. I understand the two of you are engaged or were engaged, but now you are not on the best of terms.
We were together for like 6 years. We moved in together three and a half years ago. We started a business together. And then he just started, taking off, leaving on the weekends, not answering his phone, not checking in with his woman, or the business. Who does that? Somebody that's not being faithful does.
So you're saying he's taking weekend trips without you?
Yes, weekend trips, going back home to Florida. And, when he's supposed to be working with me to build this business.
I am working.
What do you say is going on, Mr. Patterson?
I do go to Florida, Your Honor. I mean, we built this business together, okay? So our agreement was, at least I thought our agreement was, okay, you run the operational side, I run the sales. I can't be in two places at one time, like Bobby Walmart said. Girl, I can't be in two places at one time, so what you want me to do? You want me to be in Florida?
Who said that?
Bobby Walmart.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I could be here in Atlanta trying to run the business, or I could be in Florida where my connections are.
So you are from Florida. So you say you go back and forth to Florida because that's where your family is, and also the two of you have this business that you're trying to build and grow.
I have a business connection in Florida.
Ask what his connection is.
Well, Ms. Williams, what do you think it is?
I found from his Facebook page. He's recently linked up with one of his exes, okay? Now, this is not just any ex. This is somebody that he had planned to marry a long time ago. So now they're connected again, and he's with her. I know he's with her. How is she the connection when I am the business? The business is here in Georgia. We need to take care of home first, and then we can branch out. That's what we need to do, and we need to work on each other.
Do you have any other evidence that he is seeing this woman again other than him accepting a Facebook friend request, ma'am? And the fact that she lives in Florida along with millions of other people?
Well, one of the things is, when we first met, our sex life was just just off the chain. We had sex all the time. And now,
People do when they first
since
start
he's been going to Florida every weekend, when he comes back, he's too tired. We can't do anything. We can't even get it on no more,
So, Mr. Patterson, what do you say is going on here? Where do you think these accusations are coming from, sir?
First of all, I think this woman's delusional, if you ask me, Your Honor. But yeah, when I do come back, sometimes I do be tired. But it's not because I'm seeing some other woman having sex with somebody.
What do you think the basis of these, because obviously when someone starts making accusations and she's connected the dots to a specific person, usually it's the result of something else happening in the relationship. What do you think is going on that's now triggered these unfounded accusations as you claim that they are?
Well, I think because both of us are still working. We're both working hard trying to build the business. So, there's got to be a give and take there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So she got to understand that what I'm out there doing, when I do come back and I do try to have sex with her, It's like she tired. I'm tired.
So both of you are saying that each other is tired.
That's what
Have
I'm
you,
saying.
on these trips to Florida, have you met up with this ex?
Yes.
She's the one that's helping me with the business.
Yes.
So have you been going to Florida now, recently, more than when you first started the business, sir?
Well, not as much, because now she's starting to help me break other connections in other areas and other cities.
Okay. So you do go to Florida more now, correct, than you did when the two of you were first seeing each other, now that you're working with this ex who's located there?
Look,
Yes.
Am I correct,
I didn't
sir?
mean to say look, Your Honor, but
Yes.
Am I correct,
she's
sir? I was
talking to
just
me, okay?
Hey. Calm down.
Mr. Williams, this is a yes or no question. It's not a trick. I just want to know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Has Miss Williams ever been introduced to this ex? Have you ever invited her to go on any of these business trips with you since the two of you are building together?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Why is that, sir?
Because she's supposed to stand back here and run the operation while I take care of the sales part of
And that's
things.
the agreement between the two
That's
of
the
you?
agreement. Well, that's the agreement I thought we had. But I think she could be cheating on me too.
How am I going to
So,
be back here
what-
taking care of the
Hold on.
business and you're taking care of her? You know, I need to be
See,
taken
that's
care
another
of.
accusation that she hadn't proven yet. That's why I say I think she could be cheating too now. Because
What?
when I come back, she tired. Why she don't want to do it with me? I'm too tired. Come on.
Well, both of you are accusing each other of being tired when you get back from Florida. So that issue has been resolved.
He proposed to me with this little tiny ring.
So what did you say?
I told him not at this time, and I went and purchased a better ring.
And that ring don't look no bigger than the one that's on that.
Actually, it is slightly bigger, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the point. Do you have anything else to support that there's something else happening besides just the coincidence of the timing of these trips?
He says that I don't like to engage in oral sex with him anymore. And I don't anymore because he's sharing it with somebody else.
But you don't know that. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
you proposed, am I right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
How long ago was that?
That was like a year ago.
That was a year ago?
Yes.
And why haven't the two of you gotten married?
Because she says the ring that I gave her was too small.
What happened?
we were out with our friends, out to dinner, and he proposed to me with this little tiny ring that you could barely see at all, and he embarrassed me in front of all of my friends because he has the means to do much better. And when you present me with the little ring and ask me to marry you and you can do better, I mean, that's just showing me that you don't really value my love, value our relationship.
And so you saw the ring and you didn't like it immediately?
I did not like the
So what did
ring.
you say?
I told him not at this time. Maybe we could talk about it a little later. I didn't want to, get into it in front of the friends and all of that.
Because of the size of the ring?
Because of the size of the ring.
So you turned down his proposal
I
because
sure
you
did.
didn't like the ring?
I sure did, because he know me and he knows what I like. And we even looked at rings together.
Do you have the ring with you today?
I do not have the ring with me today.
Okay,
But
where's the ring?
What I've done is I traded it in and I went and purchased a better ring. And
Don't look no bigger
the
than
one that I
you
like.
on the-
Let me see the ring. Juan, would you
Okay.
hand me the ring? Now, how did you go about, what do you mean you went and purchased?
Well, what I did is I went and financed a ring, and then I set it up for automatic debit out of his account.
Okay, so you went without his permission?
I sure did.
Okay, well, you can't do that. That's stealing. You can't go in someone's bank account and access their account.
But he gave
and
me
take
access
money
to the
out.
account.
Well, doesn't matter. He did not give you permission to purchase a ring with it, did you, sir?
No, Your Honor, I didn't.
That's problematic. What happened at the proposal when she turned you down?
I felt embarrassed, So her whole thing is she like to keep up with the Joneses. We're not the Joneses, okay? We're gonna live like the Williamson, the Patterson, or whatever, but we ain't living like the Joneses when I'm not fronting on nobody. Say I'm gonna live by my means. When I'm not living above my, and that's her problem. She wanna live above her means, knowing. He know what I like. Yeah, I know what you like. But just because I know what you like, that don't mean I have to get it for you at that particular time.
Did you propose again? What happened?
No, I haven't proposed again.
Okay, so the two of you are not engaged according to you.
Exactly.
Yes, we are not.
So why are you wearing a ring? It is clear to me that this ring is more important than an actual engagement.
I love this man. I really, really do. But
No, apparently you love a 2-carat diamond more than you love Mr. Patterson. You could have accepted that proposal because I'm gonna tell you something. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. So you're wearing a ring for a proposal that you turned down? You're not engaged.
I turned it down, but maybe hopefully one day when we find out if he's cheating or not, then I would accept the proposal.
Well, you're wearing an engagement ring. What are you trying to manifest another proposal? Because it hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
So what are you telling people? You walking around saying you're engaged?
I just love the ring. I like bling. I just love bling.
So it is clear to me that this ring is more important than an actual engagement. Because it didn't happen the first time because you turned it down. It hasn't happened a second time, but you're wearing a ring. You do understand that there are two things that have to happen for an actual engagement to take place, which means you accept a proposal and then, according to you, you get a ring. You have one without the other in both of those instances.
But Your Honor, I love this man. I really, really do. But
no, apparently you love a 2-carat diamond more than you love Mr. Patterson.
Your Honor, I do love him. I just don't want him cheating on me. I just want to know the truth.
So you don't want him cheating on you, but you're wearing an engagement ring, putting out into the entire world that the two of you are engaged?
Yes, I mean.
So you are fronting. And the one that he actually gave you, you dismissed it, not because you thought he was cheating, but because you thought the diamond was too small.
That and I know he's cheating. I really do. I feel it in my heart. I know that he's cheating because he's never there.
But somehow, apparently, if that ring at the proposal would have been 2 carats, somehow you would have looked the other way, is what you're telling me here today.
Yes, Your Honor.
What did you do when you find out that she financed another ring by going into your bank account without your permission to do so?
Well, first of all, Your Honor, I almost lost it, okay? And I actually, like you said, is stealing. So I started to almost press charges. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to go that route yet. It's supposed to be a joint account. And anytime we going into that account, we're supposed to get each other's permission. Mm-hmm. I didn't give her permission to do that because she wanted a bigger ring. And that ring don't look no bigger than the one that's on that.
Actually, it is slightly bigger, but that's neither here nor there. That's not the point.
Can I say something, Your Honor?
Tell me about your lawsuit, ma'am.
Okay, so I went ahead and I financed a motorcycle for him, okay? And this man has not made 2 consecutive payments as of today.
What happened? You said you missed a payment, and what happened?
I may have not made the payments on time, Your Honor, but I have made the payments.
Why are you late on the payments?
Just negligence. That's all, just negligence on my part. You know, just forgetting the dates or whatever.
And the two of you have been together for a number of years.
Yes,
so you have a background and a history. You know what his financial history is like. So why go in together on a motorcycle if you say he's not going to be fiscally responsible?
Because I love him. He wanted it. He wanted that motorcycle. He promised me that he was going to make the payments on time.
But he hasn't missed a payment. He just hasn't made them on time, and the motorcycle is in both of your names. Am I correct?
The motorcycle is in mine. I went in.
The motorcycle's in your name, but he's making the payments. That's the arrangement.
He's making the payments, yes.
Okay. You are countersuing for $2,500.
Yes.
What is that exact amount for?
That ring that's on your desk, Your Honor.
Because there was $2,500 withdrawn out of your account as a deposit on this ring.
You're correct.
Okay, I think I've heard enough. Is there anything else either of you want to say?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a video that I submitted in the evidence that I would like for her to hear in court.
Okay, let's play the video.
All right, Teresa. Look, I just wanted to let you know, even though we've been together off and on for 6 years, we've had our ups and downs, we've been through our ins and outs, but we just going in separate directions, and this is not continuing to work for me. So I hope that, we can get through this thing and still be business partners. But I just wanted to let you know that this relationship, I'm done. I'm over with it. I can't take it no more. I'm done, sweet.
Okay. That just goes to prove that you was cheating all along. I accept it.
Well, Ms. Williams, that doesn't prove that he was cheating. It just proves that he doesn't want to be in a relationship. And I have to tell you, there are a lot of men who would probably feel the same way, given the value that you put on the size of the ring instead of the amount of the love. I have no sufficient evidence that just because he's going to Florida that he has another relationship going on in Florida. But I do have sufficient evidence that you unlawfully took money out of his bank account, and when it comes to rings for you, size matters. On the $8,823 you're suing for, you want him to pay the full remaining balance of the motorcycle. I'm not going to require him to do that. The motorcycle is in your name. Those payments have to be made, and they should be made on a timely fashion. But if you want him to be responsible, refinance the motorcycle and take it out of your name and put it into his name. That's what you have to do. On the $2,500, this is where this case gets interesting from a legal standpoint. Because in every other incident, when you give someone a gift, by law, you can't get that gift back, except when it comes to engagement rings. There are two things that happen here. He didn't give you this ring, you took it, number one. Number two, even if he gave it to you, because he just ended the relationship, legally, you would be required to return that gift of a ring, because an engagement ring is given in contemplation of marriage. So on his lawsuit, he actually prevails under the law.
Wow.
$2,500 or the ring, and I'm gonna ask one to hand you back the ring, sir. That ring belongs to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I lost the ring and my man?
There you go.
That's what happens in life sometimes, Ms. Williams.
Okay.
What you could have done at the moment that he proposed, instead of rejecting him in front of all of those people, if you actually wanted to accept the proposal, you could have done it. You could have accepted that proposal and then had a private conversation with him. I still think it would have been tacky to talk about the size of the ring. That's not what you did. So yes, you are leaving court today with no ring and no man. Because I'm gonna tell you something. What you did, embarrassing him in front of all of your friends when he proposed to you, that humiliated him. And it is unsurprising that he doesn't want to continue in this relationship, because in that moment in time, you told him what was more important to you. Flexing in front of your friends and flexing before the public, instead of saying yes to the man who told you he wanted to build something with you and he would get you a bigger and better ring as time goes on. Do you know how many people do that, by the way? They get an engagement ring, and over time, they actually go and get a bigger ring together. A lot of people do that, and because it's about the growth of the relationship. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. And I hope you learned that today. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor. I respect her verdict, but I don't agree with it, because I love this man and he could afford a better ring.
When it comes to Judge Faith's verdict, I thank her for giving me favor in this situation. So going forward, I know how to handle things further on in life.
That's my ring. I spent 6 years with this man, putting up with his stuff, you know, infidelity, all of that, for 6 years, and I can't get a ring?
You still haven't proven the infidelity.
I know. You know you can afford a better
Teresa,
ring.
it's not about the ring, because if it was about the ring, when you went and got that one, you would have brought it back to me and said,
I bet you give her a better ring. I bet you give her one.
So you still focusing on her.
I am.